Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. It is June 8th of year 4 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League, and we come to you live from Arizona, where the San Diego Padres visit the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks pitching has held up very well here in year 4. They're a game above 500 in the tough NL West, competing with the Giants and the Dodgers, although the Dodgers have taken a downturn. We'll get to that a little bit later. The teams have split the first 2 games in this 3-game set. The Diamondbacks' problem has been their offense. The Padres' offense has started to improve, but their pitching has struggled. On the hill for the D-backs, Randy Johnson, 5-4, 3.44 earned run average. Johnson was a bit better than that. He's had a couple of rocky starts his last couple of times out. And you'll see the unit striking out just about a batter an inning. He will start off here against Manuel Margot. 305, a homer, 7 RBIs. Starting things off for the Padres. Fastball at triple digits, right down the middle for strike 1.
First pitch, 110.
Winds and fires. Splitter down and away. Margot chasing. Nothing he could have done with that pitch. Dribbles it foul, and the count quickly goes to 0-2. Fastball, and he gets a called strike 3. That looked low. Margot clearly thought the same. But Johnson puts him down on 3 pitches, and that's how this one starts off in Arizona. That is a low strike. You are not going to do much against Randy Johnson on pitches in that spot. If he's going to get that call, it's going to be a long day for the Padres. Here's Chris Denorfia batting .280. 3 homers, 16 RBIs. Wide and fires, misses down and away. He's behind 2-0. Slider there, stays outside, 3-0. Adrian Gonzalez, in the midst of a fine season, waits in the on-deck circle for San Diego. Fastball misses up high. So that one looked like a borderline pitch. Johnson doesn't get that one. It's a 4-pitch walk to Chris Denorfia, and here's Gonzalez. I was batting .310. Fastball there is a called strike. 8 homers, 36 RBIs for Gonzalez. Johnson from the set checks Denorfia at first. Fastball there, outside for ball 1. Gonzalez had an RBI double in the game yesterday. These teams have split the first 2 games of this 3-game series. Johnson delivers. Fastball misses up high. Throw down to second. They're going to get him. Denorfia gunned down trying to steal there. Caught by a mile, frankly. And there's 2 away. Throw right on the money. Ahmed slaps the tag on. So 2 down, 2-1 the count to Gonzalez here. Now with the bases empty, fastball there, misses off the outside corner. Jack Clark waits on deck. Johnson delivers. Slider there, misses away. So Johnson has walked 2 here in this opening inning. The first one was erased with the caught stealing, and now here's Jack the Ripper batting .273. First pitch, Clark swings and misses at the splitter. 10 homers, 37 RBIs for Clark. There's been a bit of a disappointment for the Padres over the first 3 years. Fastball there misses away. Starting to produce a little more as expected here in year 4. Splitter there from Johnson is in for a called strike. He's ahead of Clark 1-2. Johnson delivers. Clark pulls it foul, and the count will hold. Johnson delivers, and Clark deep to left field. That is way back, and that is out of here. Jack Clark, a 2-run shot, his 11th of the season. And it's quickly 2-0 San Diego. Clark tattooed that ball from Johnson. Gonzalez comes home, and Jack Clark hammers that one. That is a fastball up and in, and Clark turned it around in a hurry. 2-0 Padres. A no-doubter there off the bat of Jack Clark. So 2-0, 2 down. Here's the rookie, Ken Caminiti. Caminiti batting .251. 12 homers, 29 RBIs. Splitter there. Caminiti fouls it off, and Johnson's ahead of him 0-2. Pitch. Splitter gets him way out in front, and the side is retired. So Johnson strikes out 2, walks 2, and gives up a 2-run jack to Jack Clark. We head to the bottom of the first in Arizona. Padres 2, Diamondbacks coming up. On the hill for San Diego, Dave Brown, 2-7 despite a 3.6 earned run average. His numbers are kind of all over the place. He's got a 1.5 whip, but the 3.6 ERA is respectable. The 2-7 record is not.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
So it's kind of hard to make out
Number 14.
Dave Brown's season to this point. He'll open up against A.J. Pollock. Pollock batting .272. Brown, of course, in real life was a Negro League pitcher. Padres have a couple of those. Actually, have 3 of those, actually. Their Negro League pick in the rookie draft each year has been a Negro Leaguer every time. I don't remember if he just completed draft. I think they took a Negro League pitcher in year 4. I don't remember who their pick was the draft I just did. Catch that stream off the channel from a few nights ago. But they have Winters, they have Cheo Hernandez. Winters has been good. Hernandez was not, at least not last year. He was terrible last year. 1-2 the count here as Brown works to Pollock. Change up. This is down low. It's 2-2. Down in the dirt. Kicked nicely by Kennedy. Swung on and missed by Pollock. Throw down to first, completes it, and there's one away.
Third baseman, number 66.
So that'll bring up Bobby Byrne. Byrne, the third baseman, batting .271. Diamondbacks just playing mix and match with this lineup to try to get some offense out of it. Fastball there is a called strike. Byrne, 1 homer, 19 RBIs. Offense has been a problem for these D-backs for 4 straight years here in the FSBL. Byrne pops this one up on the infield. Ah-Sung Kim underneath it. Puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Batting third. The
Diamondbacks lineup, Pollock, Byrne, and J.D. Martinez. Upton, Durazo, and Finley. Kelly Johnson, Nick Ahmed, and Carson Kelly. Recently called up Carson Kelly, rounded out. There you see the .715 OPS for the Diamondbacks, 12th in the National League. Here's Martinez, batting .286. Designated hitter, takes a fastball inside. 6 homers, 26 RBIs. Not terrible numbers, but you're looking for a bit better than that out of your 3-hitter. Delivers fastball off the plate. It's 2-0. Fastball down low, 3-0. Justin Upton waits on deck for Arizona. Kennedy sets up away. Martinez swinging 3-0. Chops hit the second. Bip Roberts has it, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 inning for Brown. We'll head to the second here in Arizona. Padres 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Colbert, Roberts, and Kim due up to San Diego. Appreciate you all tuning in for a live early afternoon stream. I haven't done one of these in a bit.
Number 17.
Here's Nate Colbert, 234, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. Colbert has been a powerhouse in terms of homers for the first 3 years of the FSBL. He tailed off a little bit last year, and he struggled mightily out of the gate this year to the point where he was almost sent down. But he started to show some signs of coming out of it. The Padres don't have a lot down in their minors, so Colbert being given a little bit of a grace to try to find his way here in year 4. Finds that one, out into right. Upton is there, puts it away. Calling that a liner was a little bit generous on his part.
Number 10.
But it's put away regardless. One away. Here's Bip Roberts. Roberts batting .259. Batting .300 on the road, only .223 at home. Johnson rocks and fires. Roberts tries to bunt his way on and fouls it off. 0-1 offering from Johnson here to Bip Roberts. Roberts out towards second, but it's going to be grabbed. Fielded there by Kelly Johnson. And there's quickly 2 away here in the top of the second. So here's Ha-Sung Kim, 294, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. Kim has taken a bit of playing time from the struggling Gary Templeton. Kim, despite being a lefty, actually has reverse splits. He's playing against Johnson. Templeton still playing against right-handed pitching at the moment. But if Templeton doesn't start getting it together, Kim may take the full-time job. One and 0 the count. Johnson delivers. Kim fouls off the splitter. Jack Clark, a 2-run homer in the first, has us at current tally. Slider there. Kim swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Johnson fires. Fastball up and in. Kim lays off. Swung on and missed. Gets him with the slider again. And down goes Kim, and down go the Padres. So good bounce back inning there for the big unit. We head to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0 San Diego. Here's Justin Upton. Upton riding a 9-game hitting streak. 273, 13 homers, 33 RBIs. Nice start through the first 2 months for Justin Upton. Fastball from Brown is a called strike. Brown needed only 12 pitches to get through the first. Fastball misses up high. There you see the best fictional umpire crew in the business. Kenny Jansen behind the plate. Brown delivers. Change up is in there for a called strike. He's ahead of Upton 1-2. Fastball misses down low, 2-2. Brown delivers again, Upton fouls it off, and the count will hold. This will be my last broadcast for a week. I will be away for the next week, visiting my son in Copenhagen. So we'll take a little break here in the middle of June. When we get back, we will get back at it with the remainder of the FSBL season, as well as continuing the boxing coverage here on the channel. And perhaps a couple of other things coming up soon. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Upton doesn't like the call. I don't blame him. I thought that went around the plate. But Brown catches the corner for the strikeout, and down goes Justin Upton. Ooh. That's a tough one. Well, according to the StatCast, it got the corner, but that's a rough strike to call. Here's Aribio Durazo. He takes strike one. Durazo batting .261. Good change up there from Brown. He's ahead, 0-2. Brown rocks and fires. Fastball misses inside. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Durazo lays off. Durazo has good patience at the plate. 2-2 offering here from Brown. Breaking ball misses down and away. So now the count is full to Durazo. Steve Finley waits on deck for Arizona. Brown rocks and fires. The ball inside. Durazo gets a piece. 3-2 offer. Misses down and in for ball 4. So Durazo draws the 1-out walk. That'll bring up Finley. Steve Finley batting .281. I'm not sure why the Diamondbacks have a fox of some sort as the mascot, but they do. The short, 6-4-3 double play. Finley gets doubled up, and the side is retired. Mascot won't be happy about that, whatever the hell it is. We head to the top of the third, 2-0 Padres. Top of the third, Terry Kennedy will lead it off for the Padres. 240, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. For Terry Kennedy. Our good friend Dwayne March joins us. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Check out Dwayne's channel for regular quality baseball coverage on the daily. Had a broadcast earlier on this morning, actually. I will try to listen to while I'm at work later. Johnson winds and deals. Splitter misses inside. It's 2-0. Scuffled through that first inning and a much easier second. Splitter there is a called strike. Won the count. Some works to Kennedy. Fastball swung on and missed. A straight cheddar there puts that one right past Terry Kennedy, and the count is now back to 2-2 after Johnson fell in a 2-0 hole to the 9-hit. It's a sign from Carton. Delivers. Kennedy pops it up. Out to center. Finley's under it. Puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 7.
So that'll flip the order over. Here's Manuel Margot. He struck out his first time up. Delivers, splitter there, swung on and missed. These two teams have split the first two games of this 3-game series. Margot lines it to the right side, but into the stands, foul. Johnson ahead of him 0-2. High fastball way out of the zone there. Johnson trying to throw that one through the catcher. This is up high. Johnson deals 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 offering here from Johnson. Margot swings and misses. Down he goes. Second out of the inning. Fourth strikeout for Randy Johnson. 2 away here in the third.
Number 13.
So Margot gets his doors blown off, and now here's Chris Denorfia. Denorfia walked his first time up. He was then caught trying to steal, which helped minimize the damage. And Jack Clark hit his 2-run homer 2 batters later. Still only scoring in the ball game to this point. Fastball at the knees on the outside corner. Good pitch there from Johnson. 1-1 offering. Carson set inside. Ground ball to first. Gets past first, but fielded by Johnson. Randy Johnson covers. Kelly Johnson throws to him. And the side is retired. We'll head to the bottom of the third here in Arizona. The pool is empty. It's 2-0 San Diego. Here's Kelly Johnson. Johnson batting .234.
The second baseman.
7 homers for Johnson. Johnson a little bit of pop over the first couple months of the season. 20 RBIs. Kelly Johnson was one of those guys, a nice role player to have. It played him too much. It kind of exposed his weaknesses, but he could play multiple positions, could hit a bit, had a little bit of pop. Johnson stuck around the majors for a while. As long as you didn't overexpose him, he was a good guy to have. 1-1 here as Brown works at Johnson, goes fishing for the breaking ball way out of the zone there. And the count is 1-2. Brown delivers. Change up, misses down low. 2-2 the count. Pitch. Big ball is fouled off. Delivers. Out to center. Margot is there. Puts it away for the first out at the bottom of the third.
Batting 8. The shortstop. Number 13.
So that'll bring up Nick Ahmed. Ahmed batting .226. Homer, 3 RBIs. Ahmed recently called up from the minors. Diamondbacks again just trying to get some offensive production. Their pitching has been very solid this year. Johnson, Kurt Schilling. Schilling, of course, through the FSBL's first perfect game earlier on this season against the Rockies. Brian Anderson has been terrific. So that the DBACKS bullpen had done a nice job for the most part so far this season as well, but the Diamondbacks just can't score runs. Diamondbacks kind of keep on rearranging the deck chairs on the offensive Titanic, trying to find something that works at multiple positions. Breaking ball misses inside. It's 2-2. Fastball from Brown misses outside. 3-2. Carson Kelly, recently called up from the minors as well. He's freshly called up from the minors. He waits on deck. Fastball from Brown. Ahmed swings and misses. Third strikeout for Dave Brown. There's 2 away here in the bottom of the third.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
That'll bring up Carson Kelly. First pitch fastball in for a call and strike. Kelly's line all zeros. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Brown's ahead of him 0-2. Kelly was called up before this series. He's still looking for his first hit. 0-2 pitch from Brown. Change up misses down and away. Ground ball to third, picked nicely by Caminiti. Throws across to Nate Colbert, and the side is retired. So 9 up, 9 down so far for the Diamondbacks against Dave Brown. We head to the fourth here in Arizona. It's 2-0 Padres. Here's Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzo walked his first time up, then came home to score on the Jack Clark home. This one hit pretty well to left, but it'll stay in the yard. A.J. Pollock puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jack Clark.
So here's Jack Clark. Clark, 2-run shot, his first time up, his 11th home run of the season. Johnson starts him off here with a fastball that misses outside. As we mentioned, Clark, disappointment for this Padres squad over the first 3 years of the FSBL. Putting a much better season together here, and he turned that one around from Johnson as well, but that one gets yanked out. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses outside. Fastball there. Clark tries to hold up. They say no. Count goes to 2-2. Splitter misses outside. 3-2 the count. Caminiti, the rookie, waits on deck. Johnson delivers. Clark fouls that one back. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball gets him, slider away, and Clark goes fishing at it. 2 men down, 5th strikeout for Johnson.
Now batting, third baseman, Ken Caminiti.
Slider stayed outside. Didn't actually break as much as Johnson was hoping. But it fools Clark. 2 away. Here's Caminiti. Caminiti struck out his first time up. Takes the fastball up high there. Johnson dialing it up to 101 on that one. Slider there, misses inside. 2-0 here as Johnson works to Caminiti. Fastball. Caminiti chases it. It was up high. He gets a piece and fouls it off. 2-1 offering here from Johnson. Swung on and missed. Caminiti trying to gear up for the fastball. He was out in front of that 99-mile-an-hour heater from Johnson. Count now 2-2. Kelly sets up inside. Johnson delivers. Caminiti down to first. It's picked by Durazo. Johnson covers. And the side is retired. So Johnson is settled in nicely after the difficult first inning. But the Diamondbacks still have zeros across the board as we head to the bottom of the fourth. So Dave Brown, who has retired the first 9 to face him, gets ready for the second time through the order as A.J. Pollock steps in to open up the bottom of the 4th. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in a moment for the first time in the broadcast. Good change up there from Brown. He's got that pitch looking solid so far. Good breaking ball there from Brown. He's ahead of Pollock, 0-2. Breaking ball ties him up. It's popped up, and Brown is actually the one who's going to field it. Awkward swing there from Pollock, who was fooled badly.
66.
And there's one away. Here's Bobby Byrne. Byrne popped out his first time up. Not exactly a murderer's row. The Diamondbacks are sending up here offensively. Breaking ball misses outside. That one skied out to center. Margot coming on. He's underneath it. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. Brown gets the sign from Kennedy. Fastball high in the zone. Martinez swings and misses. 0-1 pitch. Fastball. That one is laid off and misses high. One offer. Change up, misses down and away. Chop the third. Caminiti has it. Throws the first, and the side is retired. 12 up, 12 down so far for Dave Brown. We head to the 5th here in Arizona. 2-0 Padres. Here's Nate Colbert. Big Nate is 0 for 1.
San Diego, the first baseman, number 17.
Dave Brown getting the start there for the Padres. They came Negro League left-hander. He was a top pitcher in the Negro League, but his career was cut short, and he was incriminated in the murder of a man. Kind of went into hiding, although research after the fact kind of indicated he may have just been a witness and not involved, but because he was embroiled in the whole thing, his career came to an end. Colbert rips this one foul. Counts 2-1. Johnson deals, splitter, misses down and in. 3-1. If Roberts waits on deck. Fouls that one back. Fastball on the inside corner. And he runs the count full. 2 pitch coming from Johnson. Colbert, high fly ball to left. Pollock's going back. He's got it lined up, though, on the edge of the warning track. Puts it away. Colbert didn't miss it by much. But there's one away here in the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 10.
So here's Biff Roberts, 0 for 1. He lined out to second his first time up. Out-of-town scoreboard. White Sox up on the Yankees, 3-1 in Chicago. Shoeless Joe Jackson and Lou Gehrig have homered in that one. Angels take down the Tigers, 5-2 in Detroit behind Frank Tanana. Allowed 2 runs over 7 1/3, striking out 7. Brandon Inge homered for Detroit in that one. Rangers continue to surprise over the Royals, 9-5 in Kansas City. Mark Teixeira, 3 homers, 14, 15, and 16. 6 RBIs in that game for Texas. The Twins have come from behind, take a lead on the Red Sox, 3-2 in Minnesota. Kevin Youkilis has driven in a run for Boston. Lenny Dykstra has an RBI there for the Twins. Roberts goes fishing there and strikes out. That's number 6 for Randy Johnson. Astros up 3-2 on the Rays in the 8th. Tony Eusebio has hit his first home run of the year for the Astros. Evan Longoria has gone deep for Tampa. Braves over the Dodgers. That'll make Dwayne happy. 7-3 in the 8th. Pete Reeser's driven in a pair for the Dodgers. Tommy Holmes has homered in that game for the Braves. Wally Berger and Bob Horner have also homered in that one for Atlanta. The Marlins defeat the Cardinals 7-6 in Miami. Hanley Ramirez, his 7th home run of the season. Cubs take down the Mets 9-3 at Shea. Bill Hands gets the win. Tom Seaver takes the loss there. Phil Cavarretta, his 8th home run of the year for Chicago. Darryl Strawberry, his 16th for New York. Pirates all over the Reds, 7-1 in Cincinnati. At Crosley Field, Babe Adams picks up his 9th victory of the season. Max Carey, his first home run of the year for Pittsburgh. Ken Griffey Sr. drove in a run for the Reds. Giants over the Rockies, 4-3 in Colorado in the 2nd. Seems like the humidor not working out there in Colorado today. 4-2, Phillies and A's. A lot of people think that could be a World Series preview. Got some teams that are going to have a say about that. Chuck Klein, the reigning MVP, his 17th home run of the year. Marcus Semien, his 11th for Oakland. Mariners 2-0 over the Expos in Seattle in the 2nd. Ken Griffey Jr. has a ribby there for Seattle. 3-2 pitch from Johnson. Misses up high. Ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk to Ha-Sung Kim.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Terry Kennedy. Kennedy is 0 for 1. He flew out back in the 3rd. Ball there, misses outside. One and 0. Slider misses away. 2-0. Johnson behind the 9-hitter here. 2-0. A lot of teams in both leagues within plus or minus a couple of games of 500. Kennedy smacks one in the hole. Tough play. Kennedy does not run well, though. And Ahmed makes the throw to first to retire the side. So we're midway through here in Arizona. 2-0 Padres on the strength of a Jack Clark 2-run jack in the 1st. That was the only hit of the ball game to this point. Arizona coming up, looking for their first. Here's Justin Upton. Upton struck out his first time up.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 10.
Brown misses inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball ripped by Upton, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit. All over that curveball. Smacks it in the left, and the leadoff man is on.
The first baseman, Rubio.
Well, so much for thinking about history here in this one. Don't really think about that till you get through 6, honestly. Here's Durazo. Durazo walked his first time out. Curveball, missing inside. That almost hit him. 1-0. Durazo had walked and there was a double play, so that wasn't the first base run. It was the first hit. Fastball misses up and in. It's 2-0. Ball at the knees, 2-1. Breaking ball. Durazo down to first. Nicely picked by Colbert. To Kim. Back to Colbert. 3-6-3. Double play. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Second double play turned by the Padres. Durazo smacks that one down to first, but Colbert plays it nicely. Plenty of time to get the slow-footed Durazo. So 2 down. Here's Finley. His fastball misses away. Finally rounded out his first time up. No pitch. Finley fouls it off. Appreciate you all joining me here. Most people are probably watching either or listening from work or wherever you may be. This rare midday broadcast for me, but I had enough time to go live. Like I said, this is my last broadcast for a week because I'll be away. This one slashed out to left, ranging over. Denorfia puts it away, and the side is retired. So we're through 5 here in Arizona. Brown gives up his first hit, but he still faced the minimum. We head to the 6th. It's 2-0 San Diego. And well, Margot steps in. He has struck out both times up against Randy Johnson. Johnson at 75 pitches. He struck the 6th inning. Fastball, Margot first pitch swing, fouls it off. Johnson rocks and fires. Fastball misses down low. One pitch. Margot swings and misses at the fastball. He has not been able to catch up. See the cheese from Johnson. 1-2 offering. Another fastball that gets that one. Pops it shallow right center. Johnson goes way out there. A little surprised that Johnson ended up being the one to field that one, but he is. Puts it away for out number 1. Chris Denorfia steps in. Denorfia 0 for 1. He also walked. Slider misses down and in. Denorfia batting .290 over his last 9 games. This season so far. 2-0 pitch from Johnson. This is down and away. 3-0. Adrian Gonzalez waits on deck. .3-0 pitch from Johnson on the inside corner for strike 1. This ball there is fouled straight back. Johnson, after falling behind Denorfia 3-0, now has the count full. 3-2 pitch. Denorfia yanks that one hard, but well fouled. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Fastball sets him down. That is strikeout number 7 for Johnson. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 1. He also walked and scored on the Clark 2-run homer back in the 1st. That is the only runs of this ball game. Fastball misses inside. Pitch. Fastball is in for a called strike. He won the count. Johnson's eliminated. There for a called strike. It's 1-2. Sets up away. Parsons sets up away. Parsons, hell. Parsons, first base. Ripped back through the box. There's a base hit for Gonzalez. So a 2-out single back up the middle. Good piece of hitting there from Adrian Gonzalez.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Clark. There you see, back in the first inning, Jack Clark did this. Unloaded. That was a no-doubter off the bat of Jack Clark. 2 down, man on first. Ball off the plate for ball 1. Splitter there, swung on and missed. Another splitter, and Clark flails at it again. Johnson ahead of him 1-2. Fastball there, hit out to center. Finley drifts towards the gap. It's carrying, but not far enough. Finley tracks it down, and the side is retired. So Johnson, Ahmed, and Kelly due up for the D-backs as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 2-0 Padres. Here's Kelly Johnson. He is 0 for 1. D-backs got their first hit of the ball game last inning on the Upton single. Brown has still faced the minimum. Given up a single, he's walked 1, and he's gotten 2 double plays. First ball misses down and away. The breaking ball misses down low. Breaking ball misses low, 3-0. Brown digging a hole here against Johnson to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Fastball taking all the way. And there for strike 1. Fastball misses outside for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk for the D-backs as they'll try to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Again, why is the Diamondbacks mascot not a snake? Go over to first. Johnson back easy. Runner goes. Throw down to second from Kennedy, not in time. Johnson swipes the bag. 6th stolen base of the season for Kelly Johnson, and the Diamondbacks have their first runner in scoring position. One pitch, fastball misses outside. 1-1 the count. Ends up with that side, 2-1. Tapper out in front of the plate. Brown's going to have to be the one to field it. This is a tough play. Throw to first. He gets Ahmed. Nice play there by Dave Brown coming off the mound. Johnson moves up to third. But Ahmed is retired, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. Rounds out in the third. Oh, she said this it was the first at bat. Oh, was his last game? Maybe it was giving stats from his minor league before his call up. First pitch swing at the fastball. Kelly fouls it off. Pitch. Ooh, Kelly thought about chasing that one that was in the other batter's box, but he held up. Counts 1-1. Fastball is a called strike. 1-2 the count. Kelly fouls it off. Brown would love to get a strikeout here. Runner on third, one down in the bottom of the sixth. Curveball misses inside. On the outside corner, strike three. Beautiful changeup from Brown. His fourth strikeout of the game. Down goes Kelly, and there's two away. So now Brown and out away from getting out of the jam here. Kelly didn't like it. Framed nicely there by Terry Kennedy. So the order turns over. Here's A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2. Tapper up the third baseline. Dribbles foul. Touched up for strike one. 007. How are you, Yoko? Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is good with you, sir. Brown delivers. In there for a called strike. So now Brown ahead of Pollock here. 0-2. Man on third. Diamondbacks' offensive struggles continue. Looking to break through here, and that hits him. 0-2 pitch hits A.J. Pollock. So now it's first and third, still 2 outs. Here's Bobby Byrne. Byrne is 0 for 2. Change up, flail that for strike one. Breaking ball, Byrne fouls it off, and now Brown is ahead of him 0-2. J.D. Martinez waits on deck for Arizona. Brown delivers. Fastball swung on and missed, and Brown gets out of the jam. And the Diamondbacks continue to put up zeros. Brown pumped up as he leaves the field. We'll head to the 7th here in Arizona. Padres 2, D-backs nothing. Gutty pitching there from Dave Brown. So now, big unit back on the hill, still hoping that he gets some semblance of run support. As he faces Ken Caminiti. Caminiti is 0 for 2. Johnson at 95 pitches. You would figure this would be his last inning of work. Johnson allowed the 2-run homer to Jack Clark in the first inning. He's allowed nothing else. Caminiti pops this one up. Drifting, Johnson has a tough angle at it from second base, but he makes the play. Nicely done by Kelly Johnson, drifting into foul territory for the first out here in the 7th. That'll bring up Big Nate Colbert. Colbert 0 for 2. He has flown out twice. 3 for 11 with a pair of solo homers in the series. In each of the first 2 games. Fastball from Johnson in there for a called strike. Brandon Lyon and Juan Cruz both throwing in the D-backs bullpen. Fastball right down the middle, and Colbert takes it, and it's 0-2. The Yankees come back to defeat the White Sox in Chicago 4-3. Hamilton gets the win. Bobby Jenks takes the loss. Lou Gehrig is 20th home run of the year for the Yankees. This one is sky to left. Pollock puts it away for the second out. On pitch number 100 from Randy Johnson.
Number 10.
Here's Bip Roberts. Roberts is 0 for 2. He is struck out and lined out. Mike Minor improves to 4-0 for the Rangers since his call-up after Jesse Hubbard's injury. Minor has been terrific for the Rangers. Roberts pulls that one foul. It's 1-1. High fastball there, and Roberts can't come close to catching up to it. 1-2 the count. Kelly sets up inside. Johnson, fastball, no slider. Johnson's slider is so fast, looks like a fastball for most people. Braves finish off the Dodgers 7-3 in Atlanta. Tommy Holmes drove in 3 in that one with a homer for the Braves, his 8th. Ollie Berger and Bob Horner also homered in that one. Fastball misses away. The Dodgers have gone into free fall after a terrific start to their season. Again, this year, so at least it has seemed that way to me. Here in year 4, this has been the most streakiness we've seen out of teams through these first 2 months. Lots of teams as Johnson locks up Roberts looking there. 8 strikeout for Johnson. And the side is retired. 7th inning stretch time in a terrific pitcher's duel here in Arizona. It's 2-0 Padres. Feels like a lot of teams have had 6 or 7 plus game win streaks or 6 and 7 plus game losing streaks. A lot of times it's been the same teams that have had hot streaks like that. You know, the Pirates have done it, the Dodgers have done it, the Giants have done it. In the American League side, it's happened too. The Orioles did it. The Yankees started off slow and then won 13 in a row. So it's been a lot of streakiness over the first 2+ months here in year 4 of the FSBL. Here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 2. Change up. This is down and away. Yoko asked the Phillies have done. No, your Phillies have been pretty consistent throughout. They may have had a mini losing streak, but I mean the Phillies have been terrific pretty much since the jump this season. They are looking very, very tough. Change up on the outside corner. Strike 3 from Brown. 6th strikeout for Brown. Martinez goes down looking. Yeah, I mean the Braves are playing well, but the Phillies are still comfortably ahead of them there in the NL leagues. They've been rolling along. Here's Justin Upton. Upton 1 for 2. Of course, the Phillies, a lot of people thought they were going to be the team that could possibly knock off the Giants last year. And then the Dodgers upset that apple cart when the Dodgers got on that ridiculous pitching streak late in the regular season and into the postseason. The Dodgers were able to shut the Phillies down in the division series. Phillies and the Giants, the 2 best teams in the National League right now, although the Pirates just continue to get it done. You see the Pirates 39-27, up 4.5 on the Cubbies. Another good changeup. Brown has that changeup working beautifully in this game. 2-2 the count. Here to Upton. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. And a fastball at the knees. Down goes Upton. 7th strikeout for Dave Brown.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
So Brown throwing a gem here for San Diego. And this Diamondbacks offense, we've chronicled their struggles to this point. They just had a big roster overhaul. They sent 4 players down and called 4 different players up, just trying to get something to give their pitching staff a bit of help. Their pitching has been terrific. The offense is not. Fastball there, borderline. Brown doesn't get the call. 2-0 to Durazo. Brewers, who beat the Blue Jays there. The Brewers, another one of those teams. The Brewers were great in April, and then they dropped like 12 of 14 in early May. Brown out to short. Kim's low throw is dug out by Colbert, and the side is retired. So Dave Brown continues to cruise. The Diamondbacks offering minimal resistance. We head to the 8th. It's still 2-0 Padres.
Your attention, please.
So Randy Johnson is done for the day. Brandon Lyon will come in 1-1 at 3.92. Earned run average in 17 appearances so far, and just a frustrating outing for Johnson. Johnson, we'll check out his final. Let's check it before we get to a batter. Oh, no. We didn't want a quick management there. Oh, that almost went bad. All right, let's try that again. Diamondbacks, let's see. So Johnson, 7 innings, 2 hits. 2 runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts for the big unit. Again, the big blow there, the 2-run shot from Jack Clark in the first. The only runs so far in the ballgame.
The shortstop.
Here's Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Ball is a called strike. Wow. Mark Teixeira hit a 4th home run in that Rangers win over the Royals. 4-homer game for Mark Teixeira. How about that? The Rangers had gotten hot. The Rangers then cooled off a little bit. But they've been staying right around that 500 mark. They try to stay in the hunt for a wild card. Both leagues rather. Chopper, they had a third. Nice play by Byrne. Throws out Kim for the first out here in the 8th. Both leagues, I mentioned this earlier, a ton of teams within like 2 or 3 games over 500 and 2 or 3 games under 500. We'll see how long that holds up, but you could have a very, very interesting wild card race in both, in both leagues. Wayne, would be nice to have Tex on the Braves. Yeah, for sure. He's done nice, and him and Palmeiro's having a great year for the Rangers here too. The Rangers can hit; they just haven't been able to pitch. But the Rangers got a good rookie in this year's draft, as they'll add Kevin Brown next year, so they can pair Brown with Gaylord Perry at the top of that rotation. This one out in the center, and Kennedy drops a base hit. So Terry Kennedy with a 1-out single. It's funny because I was actually thinking of possibly pinch hitting Kennedy there. Otherwise, the lefty against the righty probably would have stayed in the 10. So now the order rolls over. Manuel Margot is 0 for 3. He's happy to see Johnson leave this game. Johnson chewed up Margot. Struck him out twice and then got a very weak pop-up out of him. No, I know McGriff started off the year. He had that 3-homer game on opening day. He's still having a decent year for the Rays, I think. But he's not among the leaders or anything. The guy it's funny, he's scrolling across the screen there. For the Rays, not that they're in danger of doing anything, but Desmond Jennings, somebody needs to make him piss in a cup at some point. Desmond Jennings, a lifetime like 230 hitter, both in real life and in the FSBL. Desmond Jennings is hitting 340 here in year 4. I would expect that's going to hold up, but still, it's 2 months in, and Desmond Jennings is just, I don't know if he's using a torpedo bat or what, but Desmond Jennings is having a heck of a season for the Rays. So 2 down on the grounder back to the mound. Lyon went to second for the force, couldn't double up Margot. Here's Chris Denorfia. Throw over to first. Margot dives back in. I'll tell you though, but Bob Horner has started to come around for your Braves. Boog Powell's done a nice job against right-handed pitching after they picked him up. That was a good trade. That trade has worked out for both teams, because Remlinger has been terrific out of the bullpen for the Orioles. Brandon Lyon bounces one in the dirt there to let Margot move up to second. That one is ripped to short, but Ahmed is there, snares the liner, and the side is retired. So, runner gets stranded on second in the top of the 8th. Again, great pitchers duel here in Arizona. Finley, Johnson, and Ahmed due up for the Diamondbacks.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2. Let's take a look. One thing I want to make sure that they have bullpen. Yep, they have bullpen action going already. That's fine. That's what we want to see. And now let's check out the Diamondbacks, who they have on the bench. They really don't have much, I don't think. But yeah, Snyder, Inciarte, Roberts, Gregorius, Pete Reynolds has had a decent little year. A couple of lefties who can hit a little bit. Both righty bats stink. All right, so they got a couple of lefty bats, but you're not going to use that against Brown here as the lefty pitcher. So Finley will get his crack. Again, the Diamondbacks just looking for anybody who can possibly hit. Fastball swung on and missed. Finley riding a 9-game hitting streak. And the Diamondbacks have offered no resistance here to Dave Brown. There is pitch number 100. Justin Upton had a single, and that's it for Arizona. Breaking ball there, tapped out in front of the plate. Brown comes off the mound. Finley gets down the base as well. But Brown, his second nice play coming off the mound. Retires Finley, 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Kelly Johnson. Johnson, 0 for 1. Walk and a stolen base for Johnson. Ball is a call of strike. Change up. Oh, they say he went. That looked like Johnson held up there. Says differently, and Brown's ahead of him 0-2. Goes to another one down low. That one misses, and Johnson lays off. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Dave Brown, strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Terrific work from Brown so far here. Again, he's had a nice season overall, despite the bad record. He just hasn't gotten a lot of run support. So now, let me see. All right, so it is a right-handed bat, but Ahmed has stunk. We'll let Ahmed hit here, and Ahmed drives one to left. Deep to left field off the top of the wall. That did not miss being a home run by much. Nick Ahmed misses a home run by inches out to left, his 3rd double of the year. And maybe something to jumpstart the D-backs. Oh, I was going to pinch hit for him. Good thing we didn't. All right, so now, Carson Kelly. Kelly is 0 for 2, even though he's a righty. Kelly has stunk today. He just got called up. So, but even so, I think if you're the Diamondbacks here, got to have somebody who's a little bit of a better bat, either Roberts or Snyder. Snyder just got called up also. Roberts, we're going to let Ryan Roberts hit for him. Yeah. So Roberts will pinch hit for Kelly. Brown has earned it to stay in this game, so we're not going to take him out here. Ryan Roberts batting .226, a homer, 4 RBIs. Only the second hit there for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, bottom of the 8th. Chopper foul. One pitch. High fly ball to left, but the Norphy is under it in the shadows. Puts it away, and the side is retired. Brown gets out of trouble. We will head to the 9th here in Arizona. Gonzalez, Clark, and Caminiti due up for the Padres. They lead it 2-0. So Andrew Chafin will come in out of the Diamondbacks bullpen. Chafin's done a solid job this year. 2-2 at 2.77. Earned run average in 22 appearances. Snyder will come in to handle the catching duties for Arizona. Leading things off, Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 1 for 2. Single and a walk. He also scored on the Clark homer back in the 1st. Breaking ball from Chafin, and Gonzalez first pitch swinging, singles in the center, his second hit of the ball game. Adrian Gonzalez has been having a fine season, continues to strike the baseball.
The right fielder.
So now I think if you're the Padres, Gonzalez is very slow. And Grisham is going to come on. Padres trying to get themselves another insurance run. Here's Jack Clark. Clark 1 for 3, his 2-run homer, the only runs to this point. Fastball from Chafin is in there for a called strike. From the set, delivers. Fastball with another strike. Chafin gets ahead of Clark here, 0-2. Gets the sign. It's a peek over at Grisham on first. High fastball, Clark lays off. Chafin delivers. Line shot to short, but right at Ahmed, and there's one away.
Now back, the third baseman, Ken Caminiti.
So that'll bring up Caminiti. Caminiti is 0 for 3. He'll bat from the right-hand side here. Popped out his last time up. That ball misses down low. And he has struggled against lefties this season. Runner goes. Caminiti drives this one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases, and that's going to bring a run home. Grisham comes around third. He will score easily. Ken Caminiti, with the runner going, drives one into the gap, and the Padres tack on. 11th double of the season for Caminiti, and it's now 3-0 San Diego. Caminiti turned that one around. So now, one down, Caminiti at second. Here's Colbert. Colbert's 0 for 3. Sinker misses for ball one. Fastball swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Colbert chopped the short. Ahmed has it. Colbert does not run well. Ahmed throws him out easily for the second out. So 2 away here in the top of the ninth.
Number 10.
That'll bring up Bip Roberts. Roberts is 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. That's... Oh man, my controller is all busted up. Let's see. Arizona. Yeah. Bullpen, Roberts. Roberts is much better against righties than against lefties. All right, we're going to let Chafin. And then you got a lefty after this. All right, so we're going to let Chafin stay in there and face Roberts. Rather than bring a righty. 2 down, runner on second. Roberts is 0 for 3. Fastball misses inside. The show with the graphic and the player delivers. That's right, it's not just me. Roberts. Diving stop, nicely done by Johnson. Throw to first, gets Roberts, and the side is retired. So Kelly Johnson saves a run with a nice play there at second. But the Padres do tack on. We head to the bottom of the ninth in Arizona. 3-0 Padres. Dave Brown will start the inning.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks,
Trevor Hoffman is warm in the San Diego bullpen.
number 14.
Pollock is 0 for 2. First pitch fastball misses up and away. It's the top 5 teams in the American League wildcard race are within 2 games of each other. Breaking ball misses away. You see Yoko's Phillies, 45-20. Braves are 37-29, and they're 8.5 games back. Braves certainly sitting in a good wild card position. Sports Pie Machine, how are you, Mike? Good to see you, buddy. So Brown walks Pollock to start off the bottom of the ninth. And while Mike wants Trevor Hoffman, he might get him. Although I'm gonna let the game give him another base runner. If the game doesn't take him out, I won't take him out as of yet here. Bobby Byrne is 0 for 3. Again, the Diamondbacks just don't have any righty bats off the bench. So Byrne's going to get a crack here. First pitch in there for a called strike. Got a couple of decent lefty bats. Got Gregorius over there. I'm trying to remember somebody else. One of the outfielders. Ender Inciarte. They got two from Kevin and Ice here. Byrne fouls off the fastball, and Brown is ahead of him 0-2. 114 pitches for Dave Brown. He has been sensational in this one. Breaking ball, Byrne line to first, but Colbert has it. Good read there by Pollock to dive back into the bag. One away. So now here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Double up Martinez. Brown comes inside, it misses inside. Ground ball to short, diving stop. It's knocked down by Kim. He's not going to have a play. And the tying run will come to the plate for the Diamondbacks. Infield hit. Nice job by Kim. Knocks it down. And that's going to be it. I don't even have to make the call. So Dave Brown's terrific start. He wanted to finish it out. They gave him the opportunity. But now, with 2 men on, Trevor Hoffman comes in. Hoffman has converted 16 of 17, a 1.59 ERA in 18 appearances so far this season. I said it's crazy with JD not signed yet. Well, the thing is, he can't play the field anymore at all. So it's. But yeah, you'd still think somebody would take a flyer on Martinez. I think he's probably pretty selective of where he plays at this point, though. So here's Justin Upton. Upton can tie this ball game. He's got the power to do so. 1 out, first and second, and Upton swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Colbert underneath it puts it away. And a huge out there for Trevor Hoffman.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
So now here's Durazo. 0 for 2. He walked back in the second. Hoffman looking to close it out on the back of Dave Brown. First pitch fastball is off the plate. Randy Johnson was terrific for the Diamondbacks. 7 innings, the only blemish, the 2-run homer in the first from Jack Clark. Slider there, the call strike. It's 1-1. Hoffman deals. Cutter up and in, 1-2. Am I talking about Hoffman's changeup? He hasn't thrown the changeup yet. 1-2 to Durazo. Oh, there it is. The circle change down and away. Durazo just gets a piece of it. Count holds at 1-2. Where does Hoffman go here? It's another one on the inside corner. Strike 3 called, and that's the ball game. Hoffman comes inside with the changeup. Durazo lays off. He clips the corner, and the Padres take 2 out of 3 here in Arizona. Terrific performance from Dave Brown as he outduels Randy Johnson. In a fun pitcher's duel, Brown improves to 3-7. Johnson falls to 5-5. Hoffman picks up save number 17. And I'll show some highlights here, but that was really it. The Jack Clark 2-run homer in the first. Upton breaking up the no-hitter in the fifth. And you see Caminiti with the tack-on RBI double late in the game. And that, let's see, good defensive play from Kelly Johnson. Thank you, Dwayne, buddy. Appreciate it. Please be sure to check out Dwayne and Sports Time Machine and Yoko's channels when you have an opportunity for a lot more fun baseball stuff. Particularly, flood their channels for the next week, since I'll be away. So this is going to be my last broadcast, probably till next Wednesday. I will be out of the country. So be sure to keep on watching everybody else's channels and support them as best you can in this fun hobby that we all enjoy so much. Dave Brown with the win, 8 1/3, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, no runs. Randy Johnson, tough luck loser in this one, 7 innings, 2 hits, struck out 8. Walked 3, gave up the 2 runs. Hoffman again, the 17th save. Dave Brown gets player of the game honors. Caminiti the RBI, Jack Clark the homer and 2 RBIs. Your final line score, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for San Diego. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Arizona. That has been a story of the Diamondback season. And I'll tell you, if they can ever get some offense, because, I mean, with Johnson, Schilling, and Brian Anderson has developed into a very reliable starter for them as well. The Diamondbacks can pitch, but, man, their offense is lacking, to say the least. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Bang that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Padres take down the D-backs 3-0 in Arizona. See you in a week.